column, which we need for the main image on our main template, these are fake products. So of course I'm going to have to create them. We're going to use the Canva generate images here. So I just click in the box that I need, go to elements, and type in exactly what I'm looking for. Now, if I click the regular purple search arrow, you'll see that basic stuff is just underneath it. It doesn't work. But if you click generate images, AI will step in and put its imagination to work. And look at this. I now have a perfume fragrance bottle based off of the sign that I was looking for. I had finished all of that, and I've decided that I'm going to actually take these product images and add them to my last medium template. So I'm going to copy and paste them over there and into that column. Because of the way the template is set up, the images that will be on the medium one do not need a background, whereas the ones on the main template do. So I'm just going to copy and paste all of those images into another column. And what's cool about Canva is they allow you to bulk do actions now. And one of the actions that they didn't allow you to do before, but that you can now do, is remove the background from a bunch of images at one time. Now that the spreadsheet is all filled in, we want to go ahead and highlight everything that has data in it that we actually want to include to bulk create with. Yes, that includes the heading columns as well. Once that interface opens, you just want to go ahead and confirm the range of data that you want to include in this bulk create. After that, you then want to choose the template that you want to use inside this bulk create. As I showed you before, I already created and set aside the templates and finessed them to be what I want them to be for this project. So we'll just go ahead and click them, and that will add it to my bulk create. I am very particular about how I name my columns, because when it is time to connect to the data sources within the template, you don't want to make any mistakes or confuse anything. If everything is clearly marked, you won't make any mistakes. For example, everything that needs to go on the main template has main on it in the connect data section. Make sure that when you name your columns, you're doing something similar so that you don't confuse yourself, especially if you have more than one template in the design. I'm going to go through all the templates and connect the data sources. Again, making sure that they match what I put in the column so that every piece of data appears in the right place within the template. Be sure to do a check at the end to make sure that all the data sources that are available from your spreadsheet are filled in to one of the pieces on the template, and you'll see that because everything will be highlighted in purple. The tendency to double, triple, and quadruple check to make sure that my data sources are connected correctly, because if it's not connected correctly, you will not get the result that you want at the end. So check 3 times, 4 times if need be to get the result that you want at the end, or you'll have to come back and start it all over again. Once you hit that create 12 designs or create designs button, you'll switch back over to your spreadsheet, and a brand new column labeled designs will have all of your designs in. Think about it, that took a few minutes to create 12 pieces of content, which will go into 12 email blasts for the business. Now, instead of starting from scratch every time, all you need to do is make a little bit of tweaks on the actual design. So you can see some stuff isn't measured out correctly, or it's the wrong color, and you can just tweak those things before you put them in. And that's really convenient versus having to do every one step by step at a time. Making little tweaks is much easier than starting from scratch and designing something every single time. You want to work smarter and not harder. In the end, all of your designs are saved underneath a bulk create folder, which you can go ahead and rename later.